Hey, it's a great day. I'm Energizer, and today is day 10 on the Appalachian Trail. Today, walking through the Great Smoky Mountains. So let's do this. Today is an important day. Gonna be hitting Clingmans Dome, which is the highest point on the Appalachian Trail and the third highest point in the United States east of the Mississippi. And Clingmans Dome also marks the 200-mile mark of the Appalachian Trail. Sun's coming up right over here, but low clouds over the Smokies covering everything else. Clingmans Dome. And on top of Clingmans Dome to enjoy some of the best views on the southern portion of the Appalachian Trail. Oh yeah. I was just talking to the ranger. We had two section hikers at our shelter last night, and one of them woke up really sick, and so he was going to need transportation out, either a lifeline or a ride down the road. But the road to Clingmans Dome was closed. But I was able to get a hold of a forest ranger. That was the Jeep driving off. And he's going to intercept him and get him some help. So that's real good. That's real good. So as you can see, the clouds are just all over me, and no views today up at Clingmans Dome. You know, that's the nature of a thru hike, and you know, you take one step in front of the other, going in one direction, and you deal with whatever the trail hands you in that next step. And that's part of the joy, that's part of the pain, part of the sorrow, part of the adventure, part of the challenge. It's what makes a thru hike. And well, today, it is what it is. This is a fence crossing. You walk up one side and then back down the other. No gate to open or close. Yeah, too easy. This is Newfound Gap. Clouds cleared away. Pretty nice day now. This is called Charlie's Bunion. I'm walking along a ridge line. This is a view I've been treated to. This is stunning. Now there's a valley. To close out day 10, it seems that a helicopter did come in to pick up that hiker. I thought I had heard one when I was walking off of Clingmans Dome, but I wasn't sure. The clouds were all over, so I really couldn't, you know, I didn't want to say, yeah, there was a helicopter. But the trail kind of takes a U-turn for the next couple miles. And I passed a southbound hiker, and he asked me unsolicited, he goes, hey, what was the deal with a helicopter on Clingmans Dome? So I guess, yeah, the helicopter came and picked up the hiker. So I'm glad that I was able to track down that forest ranger and perhaps, or park ranger, and perhaps, you know, get the ball rolling just a little early. So yeah, pretty happy about that. From there, kept walking, went to Winding Stair Gap, and spent about an hour just BSing with tourists. You know, they were asking about the Appalachian Trail. It's right there, and it's a tourist site up on the Gap, and so, you know, I ate lunch there and just kind of BS with people and had a great time. Made it to Peck's Corner Shelter. That's where I spent the night. And when I got there, it wasn't dark yet. It was a little before 8 o'clock. All the tent sites were taken. You know, there was only a few tent sites left, and they were pretty slanted. And so I looked at the shelter, and there was a few sites available inside the shelter, so I grabbed one of those. But for some reason, everybody was kind of real hush-hush in the campsite. You know, normally people are making some noise, you know, until sundown, but for some reason everybody was being really quiet. So I couldn't do an end of day, you know, closeout at that point. I just grabbed a little bit to eat, hung my food, and then got into the shelter and went to bed. That shelter did have a privy. Yeah, did have a privy. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park, it goes along the North Carolina-Tennessee border, and the Appalachian Trail will go back and forth. And sometimes you're in Tennessee, sometimes you're in North Carolina, and you really don't know when. And supposedly, the shelters along the Appalachian Trail in the Great Smoky Mountains that are in North Carolina have privies, and the ones in Tennessee don't. I guess the people in Tennessee don't believe in toilets, but you know, choose your shelter wisely. You know, look, see which side of the border you're on. But no, went to bed. Got up this morning. I think I was the first one out of camp, and you know, gonna enjoy the day. So that was the end of day 10. It was a great day. Did 23 miles. It was a lot of fun. See you tomorrow.